Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. After what do we want to call this? We want to call this a close win. The Dolphins came back. I don't know how you want to do it, but do me a favor right now. It's a dub. Soak it in. Soak in the dub, right? I want you guys to fill this room in. There's 180 people in this bitch. Get this thing way the fuck up. Oh yeah, it's Rated R Rico here today because I'm excited. I've got the good, I've got the bad, and I've got the ugly. We're gonna touch on a lot of things today. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. I am your host, your humble and gracious host, Rico. Back at it again. Yes, sir. The Bills take down the Dolphins 31-28. It wasn't an easy victory. It wasn't. The Dolphins. Oh, we got a shocker today. Guess who is in the building? Slide on over. This is a surprise, folks. This is a surprise. We got our man. I'm hyped. I'm not gonna let this guy take my hype down. I'm not gonna let him take a hype down. Ladies and gentlemen, my guy Kevin Girard is in the building. Let's go. We've got the good, the bad, and ugly. I'm not even sure where to start. So here's the deal. How about we do this? Kevin, okay. How are you feeling today, sir?
I forgot my work pass here on Friday, so I had to come by and pick it up. Well, it's yeah, I'm the Dolphins fan, yeah.
Yeah, he is the Dolphins fan.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be 34-10. I thought it was going to be a blowout. And I mean, we're going to look at it from different perspectives, but Preston Williams just hangs on to that fucking touchdown.
The 2-pointer? You're talking about the
2-pointer, the touchdown. The touchdown that would have made it 35-34.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
What happened?
He just fucking dropped the ball. He was wide open. Don't you remember? He came in on a 2-yard in. It was
I remember on Levi Wallace. I'm aware.
He just dropped the ball.
I'm aware.
He dropped it.
Let me
catch that.
Let me get into my bag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are changing. We got a new motherfucking member. We got a new member by the name of Nathan Jennings. Welcome to the Bing Squad, my man. Richard Cartagena. I see it. Our LBs are ugly. They were ugly today. Yes, I know. Daddy's gonna swear today. It's Rated R Rico. I'm sorry, baby girl. Can you shut the door for Dad?
I thought Dodson flashed.
Dodson actually had
because it's a natural homer tendency to try and pin Gesicki's dominance on the linebackers. But
we're gonna talk about Gesicki.
But most of it was on your safeties.
We're gonna talk about Gesicki.
But I thought Dodson had some real nice plays. What was it, the first quarter or something like that? Dodson flashed.
Dodson had a good game.
And he's a what is he? An undrafted rookie?
Undrafted?
No.
Second-year player. No, he's a second-year player.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's do this. You're not gonna take my high down, okay? So 31-28. We weren't sure which Fitz magic we were gonna get. Was it gonna be Fitz tragic or was it gonna be Fitz magic? What would you call Fitz's play today? He kept y'all in the game.
Yeah.
He definitely kept y'all in the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy, the Pullout King. Love that name. Good win for sure. Allen, like an NFL QB, let's go. Our D without Edmonds and Milano suspect. Wallace is trash. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Wallace was a disappointment today. Now, he led the team with tackles.
Yeah.
He led the team with tackles with 10, but he was a disappointment today. Now, before you get in there, I've got to talk about my guy, Josh Allen. I'm changing Josh Allen's name. It's not Joshua MVP, you know what I mean, Allen. Because I know a lot of y'all feel that, and I feel good about him. I'm going to call him Dimes. Joshua Dimes Allen. Dude was dropping dimes all over Miami today. I'm telling you right now, somebody made a joke today that he should just purchase. He should ask, who's your owner? Stephen Ross?
Yeah,
Stephen Ross. Ask him to just give us the team. Just give it to us. Allen owns the damn Dolphins. I don't want to hear shit from you because he does. 400 yards passing today. 68% percentage completion.
Passing yards and completion percentage don't count.
Listen, it counted today. Did you feel it?
Oh, because it was good for Allen.
Did you feel it?
Because all summer you guys told me it didn't count.
Listen,
I went on this rant Friday. No, don't pull bullshit on me.
There's no bullshit.
No.
I'm gonna let you go. Get your rocks off. Get your rocks off. Yep.
2 fucking years you guys have been telling me that, oh, Allen doesn't need to throw for yards. It doesn't matter. He's wonderful.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about completion percentage. Then he does throw for yards, and now you guys are like, woo! No. Be consistent.
Let me
tell me the yards matter or
Yep.
they don't.
Hold on a second.
But
First of
don't
all,
wait until he finally does it.
who's waiting?
And then
Nobody's.
throw.
Let me tell you. Let me break it down for you. And you guys all know this. You guys shit on me all the time. I go against the grain. I'm not like a lot of these Bills fans. I'm not, right? If Allen's gonna light your team up, I've always been about put points on the board. I don't care how you do it. And he's doing it now with yardage. He cooked Flores' defense up. Where was Xavier Howard? Where was he?
He never threw against him.
He threw all over the place. He was left. He was to the right. He was in the middle. He was darting you guys up. When we play Madden, we call
No. Don't try and rewrite history with your
There's no rewriting. It's what it is.
Watch the game. So Diggs.
Were we not watching the same game?
Apparently you weren't, because you were just making up narratives left, right, and center.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold that thought. I gotta hit my guy up. Hold on a second. I saw. Where's my guy? Jeffrey Green says Josh Allen was on fire today. I think MVP, like I've been saying since the season started. Let's go. He has been one of the best quarterbacks we haven't had since Jim Kelly. I saw that comment here, so I'm gonna put it up just so he sees it. Jeffrey Green, I see you. Best quarterback since Jim Kelly. He's looking the part. He's looking the part. You can't even hate on that. We got a comment coming from Andrew Miller. Same people that took advantage of Wallace took advantage of Trey. We got to talk about Trey as well today. We definitely do.
He had a nice break on the ball. Should have been a pick.
That was a nice break. But he also had a nice whiff on the ball on freaking Parker's reception. We got four hundo. Oh yes, we do. We got a new member. Do we got a new member? My bad. Do we have a new member? Oh, we do. Nathan Jennings. We already got that. So I apologize. I probably took the steam away from you. I didn't want to. Go ahead.
No. Like, this wasn't you victimized. Like,
sorry,
there were so.
Josh Allen didn't victimize you guys?
Didn't victimize Xavier Howard. He lobbed up a nice gift for Xavier Howard, and Xavier Howard should have caught the ball.
Okay, cool.
It was right before you threw the bomb.
So who did we victimize today?
Noah Igbehogany.
So Noah Igbehogany is the scapegoat today.
Well, Diggs had 144 yards.
Let's pull the numbers up.
Diggs had but now
I'll tell you what Diggs had because it's right in front of me. So Diggs went for 13 targets. I've been saying it from the beginning. You need to give Diggs really 10 to 12 targets a game.
He had 153. Someone's saying. But
no, let's look it up here. Let's if you veer your eyes to the right here, we had Stephon Diggs with 8 receptions, 153 yards, 19.1 yards, a freaking catch.
Yeah, he was awesome.
With a touchdown. All right, John Brown 4 receptions. John Brown with 4.
Another one, but
you know what? We're gonna save some for next week. We can't give you all the touchdowns and receptions today. John Brown, 4 yards for 82 yards, 20 yards of reception. Is that all Igbehogany? Cole Beasley, 5 for 70. Igbehogany? Where is Xavier Howard?
What are you talking about? None of these catches were on Xavier Howard. We might have given up like 1 or 2 catches. Like, did you not watch the game?
Time out.
Okay, Cole Beasley was picking on Nick Needham. It was a beating. I'm not saying that the Bills didn't play well. I'm not saying your receivers didn't have a great game. They were open by 5 yards all game.
What? Oh.
So Noah Igbehogany is our first-round draft pick. He's the youngest player in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be too hard on him because you shouldn't be putting this kid on Diggs. But I mean, what was it? Second play of the game, Byron Jones goes out. Yep. So all you guys whining, all of you whining about no Edmonds in Milano. Byron Jones. I think he might have helped in a 400-yard passing game to have an all-pro out there. But regardless, he gets hurt, play 2. You put the rook on him, and Diggs just destroyed him. And then we've had to slide Nick Needham inside, and Cole Beasley just took his lunch money. It was Brown had the big catch at the end of the game against zone. Other than that, did we notice him? Come on.
All right. So I let you explain yourself. And that was
when he scored the big one against the game, it was against zone. It was a busted coverage, and I don't know where the safety was or what he was doing. It was terrible.
Flores runs more of a man-to-man or zone?
It's always man.
It's always man? Okay, cool. So I remember you shitting on me on Friday when you're like, Trey White never leaves his side. He never leaves his side. So if you are the number 1 corner on your team, your counterpart goes out. Shouldn't you cover the best freaking receiver on the squad instead of camping on the sideline? Shouldn't you?
Well, he's the second best corner on the team, but okay, yeah.
Your number 1 corner goes out. Your next best corner is Xavier Howard. $16 million Xavier Howard. You sit him on one side and let your guy get cooked? Who is that? Is that Flores' fault?
So then
aren't you a dog to say, let me get Diggs?
Well, you just went on crowing about how great the receivers are, which I agree. So you're going to take Howard off and put him on Diggs, and then you're still going to have Igbahogany on Jones or sorry, on Brown.
Who's our best receiver?
Diggs.
Thank you. Wouldn't you put Xavier Howard on Diggs and let Igbahogany take the lesser receiver?
But Howard isn't even fully healthy. He didn't even play. He played a quarter last
healthy.
Game. He played 27 snaps week 1.
That's what it is. He's not healthy. I understand.
He looked good at the end of the game when he blanketed him down the field and almost picked the ball off. But against the Patriots, he didn't even play. He played 27 snaps.
Yeah,
because he's coming back from a knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you want to throw injured Xavier Howard on Diggs either. There was no good option. Once Byron Jones went down, you had your receivers were too good. There was no good option for Miami.
Understood.
We play man press, and to play man press, you have to have your guys there. Just like if you're a passing offense, you have to have your guys. Like, you know what I mean? Allen's not throwing for 400 yards if you had your receiver crew of 2 years ago when it was the bum there.
Which bum?
Who's the old bum there? The old.
You don't have bums on our team.
No, a couple of years ago, the Carolina guy.
Kelvin Benjamin.
And who's the tall guy that was supposed to be fast? Remember that?
Andre Holmes.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter how good you are, you have to have if you want to execute, your good players have to play. And unfortunately, like you guys, you played really well. The receivers, the separation they had. The McKenzie catch, I didn't see a Dolphin in the frame. Like, he wasn't even in the frame. Like, you don't mind losing. Like Allen threw a nice throw to Diggs.
Yeah.
Big Mahogany actually had decent coverage. You know, they did the replay. It was a good catch. You don't want to see that, but like, okay, you know, it happens. You're on his sting. But when you see these catches like Diggs's touchdown, there was no one around him.
Let me pause that. Let me
be competitive.
Let me pause you for just a moment, if you don't mind, because I'm missing a lot of super chats, and I do apologize. So I got to scroll back up. My guy Aaron Smith says Kevin is the best talking head on BF. He is the respectable antagonist. Should be on at least once a week with Rico. Kevin and Rico A+. I appreciate that. That's my guy. Although he is upset right now, I know it's burning him inside, and I know he knew he was going to lose, but it still kept it close.
Because it was closer.
I know. And I'm
expecting to get blown out.
I'm with you on that one. Let me go back because I'm missing some super chats.
Preston Williams,
Scott Blakely. Okay, good game by the Dolphins. I just need to know why the F do the Bills go into prevent. It's never effective. Josh Allen stats matter when he throws them. You're damn right. Scott Blakely, yeah, damn right it does matter.
Only matter when they happen. Yeah.
Josh Allen with 4 bills and some change. Let's effing go. Bring on the Rams. You mother effing right. We're gonna bring on the Rams. By the way, we have a new member part of the school, and I'm about to jump it in. Jeffrey Green says, why did our linebackers look so sluggish today, Rico? And for Kevin, why is Miami so bad? Sorry. Why Miami are so bad? Miami, they're going to do quarterback. Are they going to do a quarterback change? He wants to know why. Well, if they're that bad, are they going to go for a quarterback change?
Well, they got a bunch of new offensive linemen, including 2 rookies.
Yep.
Who I didn't think played that bad. You guys have a really good defensive front.
Yep.
And there wasn't a ton of pressure. It wasn't like in the old days, you know what I mean? So, but they want to give him a bit of time to
Did you see that? I'm sorry. Hey, Kathy, my girl, what's going on? Somebody said I want to find it so you can see it.
Josh Norman?
No, it was Kevin, you're wrong. You're wrong, Kevin. I can't find it. I can't find it.
Yeah.
By the way, I got to give a shout out to a new member, and I can't see the name, but my man James Kehoe is in the building. James has been a member that has been chiming in a lot, and I love his takes, and I love that he goes against the grain and tells it like it is. So James Kehoe, my fellow Canadian, welcome to the Bing Squad. Let's go. I apologize. You know what I have to do. You know what I got to do. What I got to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go. I've got a segment that we're going to do. We're going to call it the good, the bad, the ugly. And there was certainly some good. There was certainly some bad. And there was certainly some ugly. So let's start it off like this. In my opinion, the good was the obvious gameplay. Let me get my mic in. The obvious gameplay of Joshua Dimes Allen, JDA. That's his name. JDA going forward. Yeah, let me rub my head. I have a headache. I would have a headache too if they threw for over 400 yards on me. It was. Open. It's true.
Anyone should be able to hit those throws.
See, this is what I don't like about Kevin. Kevin is trying to downplay my hype. My hype is not going to be down.
That your game plan was better than mine. The offensive play calling was better than the defensive play calling. The receivers got so much separation. It looked like an NFL team versus a college team.
Yes, I do, Wendy. So, my guy Ryan Teal.
If you can't hit a guy with no one around him, then you shouldn't be in the league.
So
he had some really nice throws. It was one of his better games.
Yes.
Right. Again, what really frustrates me is not that if he hit some nice throws, and he hit a couple nice throws. He had some real fucking stinkers where he was missed. Like he missed Brown at the beginning of the game for an automatic touchdown. He missed a bunch of guys, but I get it. He's getting better. He's looking real good. He had a really good game, not taking it away.
Do you know who is looking good?
The receivers, they were so open.
Do you know who is open right now? Tina McClary. Welcome to the big squad. Open for business. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back a little bit. We got William Gammon. Hold on a second. We're going to talk about it all. Ryan Teal, he wanted to know how Josh Allen did in fantasy. For me, 50 points, 50 big ones.
I like to be known that I started him in fantasy.
Oh, you're a good man. You're definitely a good man. William Gammon says that boy Dodson was busting his butt today. A little worried about our RB running game. We're going to talk on that. P.S. XH sucks poo-poo. I don't know who XH. Yes. Xavier and Howard, the $16 million man. I do get it. I sound like Ted DiBiase, the $16 million man.
Name your corners play, you shouldn't be talking.
Well, that's why we're going to.
Corners did not play any better.
You know what? I'm glad that you said that because we're going to get into the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to talk about the good today. The good in the Miami Dolphins loss today, or the Buffalo Bills win today, was Joshua Dimes Allen. Yes, I'm calling him Dimes because that boy was dropping dimes all over the field. There's no check down for what? We don't do check downs in Buffalo no more. We're done with Trent. What's his name? What's that bum that we had? Trent Edwards. We're done with that gentleman. He's out of here. What? Tyrod Taylor? He's been benched or he's hurt. Who knows? He's not playing right now. We don't do check downs. Check down for what? We go deep. We went deep 3 times for over 40 points, 40 yards. Excuse me. I just felt like we were scoring a lot, so I just felt like we could have easily got 40, but we left a few things on too much, and we're gonna get into that. So Joshua Allen, what do we do today? He went 31 for 28, 68. There we go. 24 for 35, 417 yards, 12 yards a throw for completions. Love it. Yeah, gotta love it. Right? Took a sack, and I saw the sack. He had so much time to look for who he wanted. He just couldn't find what he wanted. He got sacked. He would have went sackless all game. Shout out to the O-line. I'm not done. Don't get in here. With 147 QBR, let's go. We thought that it was an anomaly when he had 300 yards last week, right? It's the Jets. We're going up against a better defense in the Miami Dolphins. It didn't look like it today, folks. 400 big ones, and I got to give a shout out to the O-line because the O-line did what they had to do. By the way, we have ourselves a new member in Jeffrey Green. Bing, biggity, bing, Jeffrey Green. Welcome to the Bing Squad. We got Brian Bauer saying, Rico, we need to talk about Levi Wallace. He's a big problem, especially with the linebackers out. Trust me, my boy. We know we're going to get to it. Tina McClary's in the part of the crew. Let's go. So, Josh Allen, 400 big ones, looks so comfortable, looked at ease. He looks like he owns the team, right? It was a practice today. Like my man said, it's like playing college football. You had everybody wide open, just doing what they wanted to do. Picnic time. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That is 1 point for the good. Joshua Allen, sensational game today. Should be player of the week. No questions asked.
I haven't even seen anyone else play.
That's exactly what my brother said. That's funny. That's so funny that you said that. That's exactly what my brother said. What do you mean? You still
wait and see.
I'm that confident. I am that confident that he's going to get player of the week. I'm tearing out 4 touchdown passes, 400 yards. You tell me how he's not going to get player of the week. We'll talk about that. Now, moving on to the next one. Stephon mother effing Diggs. 8 receptions, 153 yards. He owned the backfield, the defensive backfield. It didn't matter who was going to be on him. Whether you put Xavier Howard on him, it would have been great to see what he could have done. But I think he would have got cooked up the same. It doesn't matter. It's just so nice to have a dog in Buffalo. It makes that much of a difference. We've all been saying it. Let's weaponize our quarterback. Weaponize our quarterback. Weaponize our quarterback. Guess what? We gave him the weapons. By the way, Tannehill killed it today too. 4 touchdown passes, but 200 and some yards. So don't even try that. We tried that. My brother tried that shit too. Trust me, trying to downplay the Buffalo Bills. Don't play with me. This is one of the biggest Bill fans around. Don't play with me. So moving on. Oh shit, Jeffrey Green is back at it. That one win for my grandfather that just died last week, and I put a smile on my face. Man, blessings to you. Prayers for your family, man. I know it's hard losing a family member. And listen, my guy Jeffrey Green is throwing donations, man. So I appreciate you, Jeffrey. It's never easy losing family members, man. And the fact that we're here, and if this gives you a bit of solace, it gives you a bit of happiness, welcome, and keep hanging with your boys. So where do I continue? So Josh Allen, great. Stephon Diggs was sensational. He was fantastic. You couldn't stop Joshua. You couldn't stop Stephon. That is a duo that if they stay healthy, it's going to be problematic for not only the AFC East, but the whole damn AFC has to be put on notice. Moving on. Tyrell Dodson. I was impressed with Tyrell Dodson today. I know you were too. Tyrell Dodson, he finished with 6 solo tackles, 8 tackles in total, and he had a tackle for loss. He did not look like 2 passes. Yes, he had 2 deflections. That's correct. Yes. Did I miss that? Okay. And he was great. And he started right from the jump. He was great. He was all over the field. He was thumping. And that is someone that I have a lot of confidence in if Edmonds has to stay out a little longer, or if Milano has to stay out a little longer. I'm pleased with the play of Joshua. Excuse me, I keep saying Joshua because I know he torched you guys up with my guy Tyrell Dodson. So the good is Tyrell Dodson. Fantastic. By the way, we've got 580 people watching in this bitch. Welcome to the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. This is my good friend Kevin. He is a Dolphins fan. He is upset.
I just came from my work.
I love that you said that. So we've got 47 people watching on Facebook. We've got another 510 watching on YouTube. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. By the way, if we get 10 new members today, I'm giving away a free t-shirt. Stop playing with me. I'm giving away a free t-shirt. Let's go. Tina McClary, what did Tina have to say? Tina says Davis' catch was amazing. Girl, we're going to talk on that. Tina, we're going to talk on that. Don't you worry about that. Alex Rose. Alex Rose says, Josh Allen really that dude, though? Yo, he looked like it today, man. He definitely looks like it against the Dolphins all the time. Now, and the next 2 of my big points that I'm going to say is the O-line. The O-line played absolutely fantastic in the pass game. They did not allow a lot of pressure at all. I mean,
the run game too. You guys averaged like 6 yards at 5.
We were pretty good. We were pretty decent. I'm going to talk on those 2. Yeah, right here. We're gonna talk on that. We had a very good game in the trenches. The trenches, they did their job on the offensive side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball, we're going to touch on that a little bit. But the O-line from left all the way to the right had a fantastic. I wait for the footage to come out. Hold on a second. I wait for the footage to come out to really pick and prod to see like where we could have done better, where we failed.
On the right side.
And I assume so. That's why I want to look at.
The one Dolphin defender who was actually
Ogba?
Looked like he was playing. Ogba had a couple of like places, but there was a couple of plays where he wiped him out. Was Christian Wilkins?
Oh, Christian
Wilkins was beaten up on Cody Ford.
That Cody Ford is going to have a rough year because next week.
I haven't seen the 22, but he was the only Dolphin like front 7 guy that was doing anything. And he wasn't dominating. He was just like he had a nice game.
Deion Dawkins played phenomenal. Deion Dawkins held it down. That right side of the line is what's going to be problematic for us. Barry Cumberbatch. Our receivers are going against the Miami secondary. Was like men versus boys. It was. And my guy knows that. And last but not least, Reggie Gilliam. Reggie Gilliam with his first touchdown. Let me hear it.
That's my guy.
It is your guy. Wait. Did you
the irony?
So tell me more about Reggie Gilliam. Did you have a bet with someone?
No. Well,
with Reggie Gilliam?
My thing was that if Reggie Gilliam made the team, I was going to buy a Reggie Gilliam jersey. So I have to.
So more salt because he scores a touchdown against your team.
It was the irony. Oh, his first touch of the year. I even tweeted him and I was like, when he made the team, and I was like, oh, buddy, I've been following you. I'll give you the full story.
Yeah.
So the full story is Pierre puts up a tweet of just some dude running a route.
Yeah.
And he's running an out route. It's not a very good route. And he actually ran it in, but it wasn't a great route. And Pierre was like, look at the route. And I was just, I don't know who it is. I don't know what he's talking about. Just Pierre and I are buddies. So I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, no, what is he doing with his weird stutter, blah, blah, blah. And it was just me and him. And all of a sudden, Reggie Gilliam likes my critique of the route.
Oh.
So I replied, well, I feel like an asshole now. I didn't even know who it was.
Okay,
you know
okay.
And I was like, who's this Reggie? And then I realized it was the dude. Then I realized he was a fullback because remember, I'm going into camp, he was a fullback.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just some big receiver. Like, it's a grainy practice footage. So anyways, then I felt like a real a-hole because I didn't realize, I was like, oh, man. So I said I was following him. And then I said, when he makes the team, I'm going to buy his jersey. Then he made the team. And I tweeted it. I even tweeted this bastard. I was like, good job, buddy. I'm buying your jersey. I'm a Miami fan. Just don't kill my team. And his first touch is a touchdown.
Yo,
Reggie
that hurts.
wasn't listening.
You know what? We're going to play.
Still getting the jersey. But
you're going to get the jersey, though? For real?
I have to get the
in white or the blue?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
What do you wear when you're at home? You wear the whites normally?
Yeah, we normally typically wear the clean whites. So the clean whites would be good for you.
Then I'll buy that one because I'll probably wear it when we go to the home opener next year.
Can we yell Reggie's name on 3?
I don't yell, but
2, 3.
Reggie. I don't care.
Reggie Gilly! Reggie was the man today. He got his first touchdown pass. And how excited was he? When he caught that, he was excited. And that was legit. I love the fact that the game plan for him to get that damn touchdown. What up, my man? You deserve that shit. And let me tell you something. I interviewed Reggie Gilliam and I said, you will make this damn team. If you guys remember, if you guys are OGs and you guys watched me interview him on Instagram, and I told him, I have a feeling you're going to make this squad and you're going to be something special. Boy, special is something that he could be, but he made the squad nonetheless, and I love it. So moving on. We talked about the good. Now we're going to talk about the bad. So let me pull up my banner and talk about the bad. And Kevin, I'm sure you'd probably want to chime in and help me out with this because there was some things that stood out to me. So first things first, Levi Wallace. Mm-hmm. Levi Wallace, although on the stat sheet, he's got 10 tackles. He led the team with 10 tackles. Sorry, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. 10 total tackles, 7 solo. But it doesn't give the statistics of how badly he was getting his ass whooped. Play after play, he's giving me the Levi Wallace of the end of last year. Playing shook, playing off, playing weak, playing soft, playing all of that shit. And he was like, Gesicki was getting some. Who else was on your squad that was getting some? Isaiah Ford was getting some.
Yeah. But
Parker was getting some.
Ford wasn't getting covered by Wallace. Ford was getting covered by either Taron Johnson or Saran.
Preston Williams was getting some on you.
No, he only got one catch, and that was against Trey White.
See, Preston Williams
penalty on White too.
Preston dropped that 2-point conversion.
No, he dropped the game-winning touchdown. The difference in the game.
Hold on a second. Time out for a second.
He caught the 2-point conversion.
There was one that he dropped right in his belly.
That's the touchdown.
That's the one. So he dropped that. He beat who? Levi Wallace.
Yes, you're right.
It was Levi Wallace. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah. I know you're upset because he should have had that.
Because that's in the fucking stomach.
I will say this. So it was a little behind.
You're an NFL receiver.
Facts.
Josh Allen throwing dimes, throwing shit passes, and Gabe Davis is full extension like a Superman.
Salute Joshua.
Catching the ball, and my guy, it was slightly on his left abdomen. It hit, like he couldn't. You got to catch the ball. It hit you in the stomach.
Yeah, no. Listen, there's no question about it.
That was 4th down, so we got no points.
Reggie Gillen ran the same route.
No, he ran an in route. He ran an in out in the clip.
So let's talk about that some more because
I'm good for Reggie Gilliam. I like his story. I'm gonna follow him. I am gonna get his jersey.
That's a good story, and I respect that.
He's like a good dude,
and that's on record. The Life of John says Josh Norman needs to get back healthy. Oh my goodness, like you wouldn't believe. But you know what? Let's hold on a second. Let's be careful for what we wish for.
Yes, exactly.
Let's be careful for what we wish for.
He hasn't been good in half a decade, but all of a sudden he's going to flourish.
What is he saying? He says Rico playing you, Kevin. I'm not playing Kevin at all, man. This is how we roll. We rock like this. This is how we rock. And I'm telling you right now, if the Dolphins beat our ass, he would have walked in with that stupid smirk on his face and would have sat there because he doesn't have the smirk on his face again. He doesn't have it. It's this look. I don't know what this look is. What is this look? Someone screenshot this and tell me what this look is.
I don't know. Desolation.
Desolation. Sadness. I don't know what you want to call it. But
play like the Ben Affleck.
What's Kevin's SM? What's your social media? He wants to know. Go ahead.
It's at Kev Gerard, KEVGUERARD on Twitter.
On Twitter, please follow him on Twitter. He doesn't do the football.
I don't do anything football on Instagram. So I had a bunch of people follow me on Instagram after Friday night, but it's I do only talk football on Twitter.
Shout out to my guy, Steve Judge Mathis. He says, who cares about the defense? This is an offense-driven team now. Now, you know what? The fact that, before we go back into the bad, I want to go back to the good. The good in all of this is this. All the time, it's always the defense bailing out the offense. Defense bailing out the offense. This time, it was the offense bailing out the defense, and we got a new member, the Pullout King. Welcome to the big squad. Love the name, Pullout King all day. Are you a Pullout King?
Yeah.
He said, I used to be weak game. My pullout game was weak. Now, strong as ever. Yeah. Strong as ever. It's really good. So Pullout King, welcome to the big squad. Welcome. Let me pull that down. So let's go back to the bad. All right. So
I saw a good one. Someone was like, I look like a Walmart version of what? The prison? Yeah, like a prison guard?
I gotta scroll up because I didn't see that.
Have prison guards in the States? I don't understand what's
going on. The States is a little different than what we have over here, so it wouldn't surprise me. It must have been way down. What's my man got to say? David Devonshire says, hey, Rico, Jalen Ramsey's coming to town next week again. Remember the last time he played in Buffalo and what happened? Excuse me. He said that Allen was trash. Well, I bet you.
But then he picked off the ball to win the playoff game.
Was it against Allen?
Yeah. Or was it? Or was
no,
it?
That was Peterson.
Always Peterman.
That was Peterman. Yeah. Nate Peterman! That was against Nate Peterman. Thank you for letting me allow me to say Nate Peterman because that is ongoing. I'm on a streak right now. Thank you very much for that. So the bad. So we talked about Trey. We talked about Levi Wallace. Now we're going to talk about Trey White. Why did we avoid JA run to make defenses focus on the other parts of our offense and keep JA run effective? If not, why? Because it wasn't necessary.
Well, no, that's not the reason. It's because Miami specifically schemed to stop it. So last week they got gashed by New England with running the quarterback. So all week everyone's like, well, Josh Allen's going to run all over him.
Which makes sense.
So Miami's preparing for this. So the Bills aren't stupid. They're sitting here thinking, well, Miami's going to spend a lot of time preparing for the they're going to spend a lot of time preparing for this quarterback run. We're just not going to do it. We're going to waste all their time. And Miami, your offensive line played well in the pass rush, but please keep in mind that Miami was rushing very few people specifically to try and stop Allen from running. Didn't matter, didn't work. Allen was able to throw the ball. The receivers were wide open. But that's kind of why. In my opinion, they knew Miami was geared up to try and really focus on that. They just went another route to try and exploit it. And Miami did have quite a few guys that were running really wide lanes. I don't know if you saw it, but the defensive ends were rushing really wide just to try and keep him in the pocket. So he didn't need to this game.
Well, and the thing is, at the end of the day, he didn't need to because of what the explanation that Kevin gave. But also, he didn't need to because we had capable running backs that were able to run the rock. And we're going to talk about it a little bit as well.
Why you don't give Singletary the ball more?
Thank you, and we're going to get into that, my love.
And it's not like he was
talk. We're going to talk sooner.
It's not like
and
he was struggling.
Okay.
I think he was like 5.6 yards a carry or something.
5.6 yards a carry, and we had another 4.5 yards a carry for Zach Moss. By the way, we got a new member, Anaya. If you're going to be here, we got a new member. I need you to say "Bing Biggity Bing." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bing Biggity Bing.
Bing Biggity Bing. Okay, go. We're gonna continue this. Come talk to Daddy afterwards. Okay. So we got ourselves a new member in Jason Hussey. Can I say that right? Is I say that right? Hussey. Jason Hussey, welcome to the Bing Squad. My daughter just pulled the plug out of the computer, so I'm gonna go and plug that in. But welcome to the Bing Squad. We appreciate that. We got a comment. Thank you, my love. We got a comment coming from who we got that from? From Michael McGee. Can you read that for me, my man? I'm gonna try
Look
to
at
get
the
this
Bills
going.
game from last year against Miami. Fit stats. He was 32 for 45, 323 yards, no INTs, and a 91 quarterback rating. Not worried about the defense. We played horrible against Philly and was still a top 5 D last year. I guess he means that Miami and the Bills, like last year, Miami was able to score points on Buffalo, and probably just because division rivals know each other really well, and Fitz knows the Bills really well, and so he's saying, don't let this be a microcosm of the defense for the rest of the season. It's just anything can happen in division.
You're damn right about that one. Randy Proke says Dable won me over as he was creative all day. No excessive Josh runs called. Saw Finn's DB struggling and went deep ball to win. Big win. Absolutely correct. Accurate. He was it was accurate. That's pinpoint. Bang on. Yeah. He was pretty much, he took a page out of Belichick's book. Find the weakness and exploit that weakness. And the weakness was when Byron Absolutely. Byron Jones, but that's what we should do. And it makes sense.
It's right.
Because they did the same thing to us. They went after Levi Wallace and exposed Levi Wallace for what he is. And they also went after Trey White. Now, Trey White was part of my bad today. Trey White allowed a big reception to Devontae Parker in the corner of the field. And then allowed, I don't know why this thing went down again, and then allowed a few big receptions to Preston Williams as well, and Gesicki in the end zone. And you know what?
Should have 2 more penalties.
That play right there, he was there. Trey White was there on Gesicki, and he waited. He could have jumped it, but he waited. And to me, there were more iffy play calls. Excuse me.
He was in zone. And
he saw it.
Yeah, and he made a nice play. He should have made the pick.
But yes,
it was a great read.
It was. Listen, I got to give it to Gesicki, man, because Gesicki, and that's part of my bad because Levi Wallace, Trey White, and I'm gonna get into Gesicki. Gesicki killed this man. 6'5", runs a 4.5 40-inch vertical. He had the best catch I've seen from a tight end in a long time, whereas the balls, Fitzy freaking threw him to dry with that bad, terrible ball. By the way, we got a new member part of this, Brian Ullman. Welcome to the Bing Squad, Brian Ullman. You have made a great decision. You will not be sorry. Let's get this thing going. So Gesicki killed us. 8 receptions, 130 yards, 16 yards a pop. And a touchdown, 11 targets. Man, they took advantage of the middle to us. They had no respect for AJ Klein. They had no respect for Tyrell Dodson in coverage. They had no respect for our safeties. What was that about?
Keep in mind, after the first quarter, your defense adjusted, and you had
were we gassed?
Jordan Poyer was playing a lot on Gesicki.
Oh my gosh, man!
Beating backups because I know that's what.
And I'm not going to call that. Nope, for sure.
This was him beating the safeties. He's a good athlete. Right?
Oh,
and Fitz.
Thank you, Joshua.
Fitz's thing is that he's going to put balls up and let his playmakers make plays. There's a reason why Devontae Parker never did anything with Ryan Tannehill.
Yep.
And it's because Tannehill always takes the safe play. So if Tannehill always takes the safe play, whereas Fitzy will throw it up and he'll let the jump ball guys do jump ball. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today, Gesicki had a good game. Gesicki came on. He was really good at the end of last year, though. Remember, he's the one that caught the touchdown to beat the Pats in Week 17. I know you guys don't know what that looks like, but we beat them. And then
we beat them.
He was playing real well, so he's developing.
So you know what else is developing? We're developing a very great fellowship. And we have a new member in the name of Joshua Arnold. Bing, biggity, bing. Welcome to the Bing Squad. We are live today. The Bills won. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report, the best post-game show on the net. I don't know who you can find that can do it better than your boy in this backdrop with my man, Kevin Gerard. Even though his team lost, he's still a good sport. He's with me. He's hanging out with me. Let's go. Oh, Jess Bills has some condolencing words for you. Trey made a play on a crucial moment. Don't hate on Trey too bad. My people, he's human. Listen, I will say this, Josh. Josh he broke on a ball really well. And he could have took that one to the ice and iced the game. Listen, for someone that just recently got paid.
Nice if Van Noy took his to the house.
Oh my gosh, that would have been killer. That would have been killer. It almost gave me what's my man from the Texans, JJ Watt vibes when freaking EJ Manuel handed it to him. Y'all remember that? That shit still irks me to this day. So shout out to Gesicki, because Gesicki came out to play. Gesicki, best tight end in the AFC East.
Yeah, there's no other. Who else?
Who else is? I'm just trying to think.
Chris Herndon from the U. The Jets. Dawson Knox is not as good as Gesicki.
No.
And then a slew of rookies and bums in New England.
Yeah, you know what? I might have to give him that.
Who are you even debating between?
Instead of Rico Suave, it's Rico Rico's Hege. So let me do this though.
Someone called me a Guido.
Brian Miller became a YouTube member. What? Brian Miller? Bing, biggity, bing. Brian Miller, welcome to the Bing Squad. Let's go. Who called you a Guido?
I don't know. Someone called me Guido. I'm just like a.
What is a Guido?
I think it's like an Italian.
Italian what?
Like an Italian person.
Really? Like an Italian douchebag or just Italian?
Well, yeah. Like I don't know. I don't have any gold chains. I'm not.
Oh, hold on a second. You know what? My man always is holding me down. Scott Blakely, let me scroll up because if I miss the member, I gotta go back. You know how I gotta do. Nice. I cannot disrespect new members like that. That is not cool on my end. We got Zach Allen became a new member. We talked about that. I believe Anthony Welch is the new member. We got Brian Miller as a new member. Who else did we miss?
We brought up Zach Allen.
We didn't,
because he comments all the time. So he's an old, he's been around.
We got Keon Purdue is a new motherfucking member. Let's go, Keon Purdue. You know what? I must have missed that. You know what? And Zach Allen. If I miss Zach Allen, welcome to the Bing Squad. Are we at 10 members yet? Because if we're at 10 members, you guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm giving away. We're giving things away. So let us because we got to get to 10 new members.
No, I said, how do they win it?
How do they win it? So when we get to 10 new members, now I'm going to go into the pool and grab one of our Bing Squad members and give, I'm giving away 2. Screw it. 2 t-shirts. 2 of your choice. I'm going to hit you guys up. It's going to be a big surprise. And when you get that phone call or you get that text saying, yo, you guys, you are the winner. You pick your shirt. We make it happen. So that being said, shall we continue with the bad? Because I got 2 more bads that I got to talk about. We talked about Levi. We talked about Trey because I wasn't impressed with Trey's game today. Hold on. We got another new member. Did you see that? Because the comments are flying. Cameron Man, what it do, my G? Bing, biggity, bing. Oh, I hit that. I missed that bell. Here we go. I missed that bell. I'm excited today. I'm excited. So we got 561 members watching. Let's bump that up to 600. You know how we do that? We smash the like. We share the feed. Anywhere you are, and more people will join the vibe. It is a vibe today because the Bills are 2-0 and lead the AFC East right now, as of right now, until the Patriots take a L today, and that's what we're hoping for. So, the referee by the name of Jerome Boger had some doozies today, but the one doozy that was just, are you kidding me? Was when it was a flat or screen pass to Zach Moss. Zach Moss was on his way potentially to be tackled, maybe for a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Then McKenzie comes out of not even comes out of nowhere. I can't even say that. McKenzie stands his ground, doesn't go headhunting, stands his ground and lays a lick. Who was the guy coming that got licked? It doesn't matter who got licked. It doesn't matter because he got smashed and gave Zach Moss an extra 10, 12 yards reception and a gain. So I'm pumped. I'm losing my shit as this is happening. And then there's a flag. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Hold on a second. I got to get this out there. And if you guys want, I sent everybody a text today. I hope you got my text. I was like this. I gave y'all a text and said, yo, get ready. Right? So join that text club. That's the number. Stop playing and get on there. Right? Hold on a second. Zach Allen, I just want to miss any new members here.
Just as many bad calls against Miami as there were against your team.
Boger? I'm telling you, Boger was the worst referee in the NFL. Dude, I thought Boger was going to be nice.
No, Boger's the worst referee in the NFL.
Golly. Boger calls for personal foul. On McKenzie, he's freaking 5'9", $170. How you gonna call on that? He just laid your ass out. And the worst part is the disrespect coming from the corner, because the corner was coming in, beelining for Zach Moss. He saw McKenzie. You know what his mind? His mind was like, yo, he's a little twerp. I'm gonna just run right by his ass. Little did he know that little twerp laid your ass out. He laid your ass out. And then you're gonna call a flag on that? Man, you tripping, Boger. Yo, they better dock your pay. They better do something. Because when you see bullshit like that, you gotta call it out, man.
How about when they failed to call the tripping?
Oh,
Ed Perry.
Absolutely.
And Ed Oliver.
Absolutely. Travis knew, because Travis knew that was supposed to be a freaking personal foul, but he didn't. Welcome to the Bing Squad, Travis knew, because you knew what was happening. So check this out, though. You like that segue? Yeah. Yo, when I saw that, I was like, oh, no. Oliver's hurt. We can't do this. No, this is not good. This is not good.
The Dolphins should have the ball in the 10-yard line. It's a 15-yard personal
foul.
There was the referees didn't cost us the game, but the referees were just poor all around. Trey White, when he got beat for the catch against Preston Williams, the one that you're thinking of, it wasn't Parker, it was Williams that beat him.
On the sideline? Yeah.
Why wasn't that a penalty? He chucks him 20 yards downfield. You can't hit a guy. 20 yards downfield. I mean, it didn't matter. It was the ball anyway.
Right.
So, and then there was some brutal. I forget which call. The Bill Miami got a real terrible call, and it was brutal. It was like you guys, like, it wasn't a penalty at all. Like it was just bad officiating.
Yeah, that I will say this.
The outcome of the game, but it was a poor effort.
But what's not a poor effort is the effort that my man Surge95 decided to join the Bing squad. Not a poor effort. No, I don't. It just comes to me. Bing, biggity, bing, Mr. Surge. Not a poor effort from you. That's a great effort. Welcome to the Bing squad. You did a good thing for yourself. You did a good thing for the community. Let's move on. So we got to the good. We got to the bad. My guy Scott Blakely says that's 11 new members, Rico. Welcome, Travis and Surge. Yes, sir. Yo, Scott Blakely, we might have to make you a moderator. How do you feel about that? That's a little responsibility. But I think you'd be great. I think you'd be fantastic. My guy, Scott. So that being said, we got to the bad. Now let's get to the ugly. Let us get to the ugly. I gotta get my banner straight because there was some ugly moments in this game. And the ugly moment that I have to mention to everybody here is 28 points being allowed by the damn Dolphins. The Dolphins had Fitz magic, and I'm not saying Fitz is trash. He's not. We know Fitz. But we also know Fitz has a very good offensive coordinator in Chan Gailey. And you know what? And it could have been 35. The fact of the matter is this. We allowed this guy to chuck the balls left, right, center, just pissing us off and scoring 28 points. We're supposed to be a top 10 defense. We did not look like it today. Granted, we are missing two of our best linebackers in Matt Milano and Tremaine Edmonds. I understand it. But there's still team football to be played. I think my guy Cam Lewis needs a true chance. Well, I'll tell you this, though. They might be looking at him next week. I will tell you that much. They might be looking at him from next week. So 28 points being allowed on the Bills today, it didn't make me feel good. It didn't make me feel good about what life looks like without two of our best linebackers. It didn't. Now, Tyrell Dodson showed some good flashes, but it still 28 points being allowed. It's unacceptable. We're going against Sean McVay, which is a brilliant master offensive mind. And he's got some weapons on that team, right? He's got Cooper Kupp. He's got Tyler Higbee. He's got freaking Robert Woods. He's got some dogs on that side. They're good. They're better.
They're not that good.
Are they better than the squad that you guys have on the Dolphins?
You're talking about like
the receivers alone.
No, like they're a little bit better, but Miami's not like a top receiving team. You know what I mean? Like that's the weakness on the team.
The thing is, and here's the crazy part. Like
I'm not
Parker,
worried, I'm not worried about anyone. Like when you play the Rams, like you guys, I think you'll win. I don't. Who are you worried about? Like Robert Woods is a nice number 2. Cooper Kupp's a nice number 2. You know, Josh Reynolds is a nice number 4. You know, Higbee's okay.
Yeah, but
Higbee's not Gesicki, and Woods is not Devontae Parker. And you guys handled that. And Cooper Kupp's really good.
Well, but that's the thing. And
I don't know. Like
it's McVay. McVay matched with those type of guys, and they put points up. Like I think, what was the score today? I
think you guys are really designed to handle them because you run a zone scheme, right? You run a lot of zone. McVay tries to confuse people. He runs a lot of motion. He runs a lot of jet sweep because he's trying to cross you up when you're in man coverage, and that's not what you guys predominantly do. And I think your defense, regardless, like don't even look at the players, just the scheme, schematically, your defense should be really good against the Rams. And then add to the fact that I think your players are overwhelmingly better than the Rams offense. Like you're worried about Malcolm Brown. Like I'm not worried about Malcolm Brown. He looks nice his first game. He looked good.
I will say this though. I'm not worried about Malcolm Brown either. He doesn't worry me.
There's no who's.
But you know what? Myles Gaskins didn't worry me either. And he what did he do? Myles Gaskins rushed for 46 yards. Matt Breida rushed for another 37, and Fitzpatrick for 12. I mean, you guys rushed for almost 100 yards.
This is the problem. You guys
4.5 yards. Yeah, 4.5 yards a carry. So problematic for me, right? We like and I got to talk about this, right? Because I'm looking at. And it's pause for concern for me personally. Don't come after me. It's pause for concern for me. When I look at the two running backs that we have in our backfield, I'm thrilled. I'm super happy. You can't ask for a better duo in Zach Moss and my guy, Devin Singletary. Randy Prokes, welcome to the Bing Squad, Randy Prokes. It's about time. I was waiting for you to join, my man. Waiting for you to join, and you did yourself a service by joining the best brand out there in the Buffalo Fanatics, and intuitive and interactive. That's what we do at Buffalo Fanatics. So thank you for joining, and here we go. Joshua Arnold says, boy, we've been at 10 members. Boy, we racking it up. Let's try to get to 20. Why not, right? So 28 points by Fitzy. Fitzy hung 28 points on us. We can't do that. If we're trying to be competitive, and we're going up against a better offense, in my opinion, in the Rams. They just hung 37 points on the damn Philly Eagles today. listen, man, is problematic. We gotta get our act together. So I'm hoping Milano and Edmonds are back. We just took extra precaution to leave them out, knowing that we would handle the Dolphins. I don't want to say easily, but we'd handle the Dolphins and get out there unscathed. We did. We took some lumps, but at the end of the day, folks, this is what we're looking at right now. By the way, we got 2 new members. We got Matthew. I got to say this right. Gagliardi. Yo, thank you for that. Matthew Gagliardi, welcome to the Big Squad. Let's go. And we also got Lady Maya. Lady Maya, what up, girl? Welcome to the Big Squad. I can't say that too loud. Wifey's going to be like, yo, who you talking to? Who you talking to out there talking about Maya? But Maya, welcome to the Big Squad. Let's go. Yeah, exactly, right? And oh shoot, we got another member. Yo, if we get to 20, we give more shirts away, straight up and down. Listen, Alexandra, we getting the females up in this. Love it. I love the fact that we can diversify. We can get all walks of life joined to freaking love the Bills, and we're getting the females in this. Love it. Love it. The more females, the better. We got to diversify, and I love this thing, man. Bing, biggity, bing. My guy Rantil knows what's going on. Dustin Weber, welcome to the Big Squad. You got me excited, man.
Yeah. Is Scott writing all these down for us? We need to know how many.
Yo, we know we have everything tracked down, but Scott, my guy, I bet you Scott's sitting there with a pad like this.
Yeah, he's keeping track.
My guy. So listen up, folks. 28 points is not good. Now, one thing that hung out to that's another one, and I got to get my point out before I get to this, man. I am not happy with the middle of the field. The middle of the field was gashed, and the safeties have a lot to do with what was going on. Were you shook that you were going to get beat by Parker downfield? That you were just playing off and you're hanging your linebackers to dry? I don't know what defensive scheme that we decided to play today with the absence of the 2 linebackers.
What happened the last time you played Parker?
He did well. He did well. By the way,
so why wouldn't you plan against it? If you're your team, right?
Wait, hold on a second. Cliff Swag. Cliff Swag, welcome to the Big Squad. I can't keep up, and it's all good because we got the life of John is in the building. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go. Go ahead, my bad.
So, like, if you're the Bills, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, okay, let's see. We got Devontae Parker out here, and then I've got Isaiah Ford. Who? In the middle.
Yeah.
Who are you going to try and pay more attention to? So your safeties roll a little bit further back to try and stop the big play, because keep in mind, that's what Miami was doing at the end of last year. They're throwing a lot of deep balls up to Preston Williams and Devontae Parker for catch balls.
Yep.
So your safeties are playing back. It's a smart strategy, because what are you worried about fucking Isaiah Ford? No one's worried about Isaiah Ford. He shouldn't even be on the field. The only reason he's on the field is because I agree. 2 other slot receivers opt out for COVID. Wilson's gone and Allen Hurns is gone, so that's why this guy's on the field.
Where was Jerome Baker today?
Jerome Baker? Didn't you see him? He's the one that got beat by Cole Beasley on that. He was covering Cole Beasley. You remember when Allen took the sack?
Yeah,
it was like 2nd down and 72.
Timmy Craggle, welcome to the Big Squad, Timmy. Yeah. Little Timmy.
Yeah,
what's going on? Yeah,
and then he's the one chasing Cole Beasley down the field.
It wasn't good. Like, a guy like Flores, like they play hard for Flores. It didn't look like that was
keep in mind too, you guys played a lot of multiple wide receiver sets, so
that's funny.
There's a lot of corners on.
No, listen. At the end of the day, man, it was I don't want to call it sloppy, because it started off strong and the way it was supposed to. Then this is the last ugly that I need to talk about. We are absolutely trash in the 3rd quarter. Let me drop a dime and some stats for you. I looked up how bad we are in the 3rd quarter, and I went back to 2012. And 2012, we're averaging between like 4 points a quarter. Ever since McDermott has come to Buffalo, we averaged 3 points a 3rd quarter. 3 points a 3rd quarter. I think it was like 3.2. If we're trying to be taken seriously and a contending team, we must come out of the gates at halftime ready to roll. Too often, we are coming out sluggish. We are making mistakes. And then what happens? We allow the other team to put something together, and now it's a close game. Now we've got to rely on the heroics of Josh Allen to bring in and activate his clutch gene in the 4th quarter to bring us to the victory. Well, but we don't necessarily need to do that.
It was the heroics of Josh Allen that led you to only having 8 plays in the third quarter. It was him that was throwing the ball into the dirt, and him that threw the ball into Kyle Van Noy's hands, and you only had 8 plays. Like,
so you want to name the 2 or 3 little errors that he made, but you don't want to.
I'm not. What I'm saying.
I consider there's 400 reasons as to why you lost.
You can't sit there and say like, oh, well, blah, blah, we played sluggish. You only had 8 plays, is my point. So what are you going to do with 8 plays? And you started the drive on the 2-yard line, so you can't come out swinging, but you still kind of did. You threw that nice little, like slant in there, a little more like an in route for Brown, and then you tried to throw it again, and that was the one that should have got picked. And then, like, you had a thing. You only had 8 plays in the quarter. You're not going to get much done. Your defense is what let the Dolphins had a long drive. And then you punted, and then they had a long drive. So you're all, I'm just saying, I'm not even shitting on Allen. So you can't blame it on the offense for what's his name? Mike in the chat was like, oh, we went too soft. You didn't change your philosophy. You just didn't have any plays.
2 things. The weather delay kind of killed momentum, but the momentum was on your side.
Yeah.
So the momentum was on the Dolphins side. So that kind of helped us out. But we just don't do well in the third quarter. What is it about it that we cannot? Are we not making the adjustments? Do we feel that we're that good that we don't just cool off, get yourself some oranges, and get back onto the field? No, we can't. We've got to do better. We've got to be better because we play these. We have a tough schedule ahead of us, and we sitting here bullshitting with the damn Dolphins in the third quarter, allowing Fitzpatrick, a career backup QB that just has a freaking horseshoe up his ass that allows him to get these starting opportunities. We got to cut it out. But when we get a guy that doesn't make any mistakes, right, that is efficient and that will torch us, dude, we're going to be in trouble. So, mind you, we do have 2 linebackers, 2 primo linebackers that are away. So, I understand that is problematic. But Gesicki killed us. Parker had a decent day against us today. So, Nick Needham was busy.
Oh,
Devin Gottschall was busy.
Nick Needham was...
Kyle Van Noy got stiff-armed into the ground. Y'all better replay that bitch all day, every day.
Oh, is that the one the referees blew the whistle too soon and Allen fumbled?
Yes, that was. They did blow it a little soon. They did blow it a little soon. I have to admit. I will have to admit. But you know what I do like before they blew the whistle though? Yeah. Allen's looking, doesn't like.
He wasn't down. It wasn't like he was doing.
You know the name of the game. They try to protect the quarterback.
7 guys hold you up and they blow the whistle.
Yeah.
He was just 1-on-1. They still blew the whistle.
I get it.
The ball.
I get it. I totally get it. But you know what?
I think you do. I think that if it had been the opposite, I'd be hearing about this a lot more.
You know what though? You're probably right.
Against my team, we just brush it off.
But I will say this though. I probably don't get it. I probably don't.
Oh, he's on it.
He's on it. Scott Blakely. That's my guy. I'll say this though. What I will say about getting it and not getting it. And I'm trying to no, I can't. So what I'm going to say about getting it and not getting it is this, right? We ain't going to forget. Oh, you guys going to forget. You got one more game.
Because he said something about we're going to do well in the future kind of deal. I was watching. He said, like, yeah, look for us in the future. We're like, future looks bright.
Yeah.
And everyone jumped on him. So that's what he means by that.
So the one thing I was going to make a point here is this. We got ourselves 20 new members today with MOS. MOS, welcome to the Bing Squad, baby. Let me say this though. How did you feel? How did it make you feel about the technical difficulties today?
Did every camera go down at once?
So
then what I don't understand is at one point they showed us a replay of a play, and then they went back to the Denver game.
Oh, that killed me.
So I was like, well, if you have the replay, how did you not have the original play?
Give us something.
Sometimes some of the cameras go down and they show you from a certain angle because they only have a few angles. Like, I don't know. Like, did every camera go down? It seemed real weird. The same thing happened last year in Miami. Miami played Tennessee. The same thing happened. They had the lightning delay. They had everything.
I hate that.
It was the longest game in the
NFL. I was not the biggest. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But what I am a big fan of is when new members join the Bing Squad. So Jesse, mother effing Hamilton, welcome to the Bing Squad, baby. So when that little what do you call, like, technical difficulties went in, and it gave me a chance to kind of view the rest of the league. And my brother he's a Dallas Cowboy fan, and he said, I was like, dude, man, this is not looking good for you. It's not looking good. He's like, it's the freaking Atlanta Falcons. They're gonna choke and they're gonna give us the game. I was like, dude, it's not gonna happen again. They learned their lesson. Boy, did they not learn their lesson. They gave the game back to Dak Prescott. And I was talking so much shit to Dak Prescott. I was like, dude, this guy won $40 million. We want to give him $40 million. Dak Prescott, 450 yards today, 1 touchdown.
3 or more on the ground.
Dude, Dak Prescott. Dude, yo, that's a big game. 3 touchdowns, 3.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, 273, 4 touchdowns, no picks, and he loses.
That hurts. You know? That hurts. Well, I can't say I can't talk early. Yeah, oh, that's terrible. Yards, yeah. It's not a good day, folks. It's not a good day. So we have absolutely crushed it. This is why I love the Fanatics. This is why I love the interactions that we get with you guys, because you join up, you love these type of shows. We interact with the fans. This is the way it's supposed to be, right? We win. It's a good time. We get to roast some of the people that we beat. He doesn't know that I'm pointing at him, but it's all good.
I'm not Josh Allen. I can see multiple.
So that was the good. We had some bad and we had some ugly. So I want to open up the comment sections for what you felt was the good, the bad, the ugly. So if you have something that was really good that I didn't touch on, I want you to, in capital letters, put the good. Shit. I want you to put the good and then put in whatever you felt that you needed to put in there. The bad, put in whatever you wanted to put in there. And if it's the ugly, you want to tell me something that was ugly and I didn't touch on and you feel like I need to see it, let me know. My guy Trevor Senna says, get Kevin his own mic. Listen, I'm trying to find a way that I can have my mic, he can have his mic, but I'm not technically sound like that, man. I'm just a pretty face that comes on and touches on football. But if you guys know how I can make it happen, yo, hit me up. Let me know. What the hell's happening? The Chargers are up 17-6.
Maybe I should have ruled that pick.
Yeah. Patrick,
look at this, 7 yards of carry, basically.
Austin Eckler, what's happening today? What a weird day. You know what isn't weird? The Bills beating down on the Dolphins. We own them. That's just what it is, man.
Is it a beatdown? What did you win? It was 31-28. You won by a field goal.
But if you
dropped the winning touchdown.
You know how you said when you watched the game? Did you watch the game? Did you guys really think that you guys had any dominance in the game at all?
Yes. When he dropped the touchdown,
you guys were dominating? You guys were dominating.
Listen to what I'm going to say.
I want to hear this.
When he scored, it would have been 27-17. That's not dominating, but that's pretty good winning. I wasn't worried, it was 26, should have been 27-17. And the final score, if he catches that, is 34-31. So do I think at the whole time that, keep in mind, the Bills started off great. Mm-hmm. And then what did you do in the second and third quarter?
Third quarter is our freaking problem, man. I have to admit.
You guys won. You were the better team, I admit. But let's
calm down.
This isn't when you win by 3 points and
it wasn't a domination.
A touchdown.
But sometimes
not like one of those, well, if he had caught it, he might have scored, blah, blah. No, he's in the end zone. It hits him in the stomach. Again, it's an excuse, but what I'm using it as is I can play the what if game too. So play it. Let's not play that, we beat them down. We beat them down.
John Lizzie says the good. Josh Allen slid at the end. I like that as well. You know what? That was some good sliding.
That's what he
by
needs
Josh.
to do. For
why real.
Take these hits?
Yeah, unnecessary.
If he gets hurt, what are you going to do with Matt Barkley?
Totally
picked up off the couch. You know what I mean? Slide.
Just slide, man. I get that. Yourself. By the way, shout out to my guy Brian for that donation. I appreciate that super chat. My guy James Kehoe says J.A. didn't run and he still had a great day. That is the good. That is the damn good. Jason Munger says, good Josh Allen passes to 9 different receivers. That is fantastic. Was it 9 different receivers today? Fan-freaking-tastic, man. So I do want to touch on this, though, the team scores, the team stats. So the Bills today, 23 first downs, 15 passing first downs, 7 rushing first downs. We had 5 for 10 in third.
More.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, you had no choice but to pass, so I get that.
We also one difference.
We're looking at the first downs and my man Kev is looking as well. 5 for 10 on a third down efficiency. You guys went 5 for 12. You guys went 0 for 1 on fourth down. Ooh, how do you feel about going for that on fourth down? Did you agree with it?
From the 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made sense. I was like, they're gonna go for it. They should.
If you're the inferior team, which Miami's the inferior team,
yeah,
and you have them on the 2, go for it, right?
Get it.
Go for it. I mean, they were up what? They were up 3 points at that point.
Yeah.
They would have been up 6. But if you go up 10, it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? What you want to do against the Bills is you want to build a lead where the option of running is out of it. You want to make, it's like any team. You want to make any team one-dimensional.
For sure. Right? I will say this. John Lizzie didn't establish a serious run game. Okay, I'm going to leave that up for a minute. I need to talk about this because I don't know if I'm tripping, though. But I'm concerned. I don't want to use the word concerned, but I'm observant. And what I've observed the last two games is Zach Moss getting, it seems as though getting just as much or more touches than Devin Singletary. I don't like that because Devin Singletary gives you a threat to never go down on first contact, right? Zach Moss is the same, but he's more of a hit into you and he goes down. Not only that, it's either patience, he lacks patience, or he has a lack of vision because this guy is running into holes like he's Trent Richardson. Dude, pay attention to the holes that are there. And yet they keep giving him the ball. Now, I might be overreacting, but I'm definitely paying attention because Zach Moss's vision on the field is giving me anxiety. And when I see 20 on the field, I'm thrilled about it. I love it because I know he's a baller. But your better back, in my opinion, right now is Devin Singletary. You put your better player on the field. You don't put Zach Moss on the field more than your better running back in Singletary.
It should be a 75-25 split.
I agree.
And then you throw Moss in on the goal line if you want.
Yes, okay.
That's what you use.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I just didn't understand it, but I'm like, it might be too early for me to be making these observations, but that's what I see, man. MOS, the good, he says Allen kicking game. Oh, Allen and the kicking game. The bad running game. The ugly running defense points against. 100% agree. Yeah. That's the facts. But we got to give Kevin a little bit of love too. So the good Josh led at the end. I agree with that. Can we give anything good for the Dolphins? Can we give him something? Zach Moss will improve. I hope he does. I really hope he does. I hope he's not one of those Trent Richardson type of guys that's sitting there just running into the back of linemen. Nah, man, we can't have that. We can't have that. The good Josh Allen had a day passing. The bad, we weren't as good as a defense without Milano and Edmonds. That's the facts. The ugly third quarters. Dude, 100% agree. We got to get better on both sides of the field in the third quarter. Facts. Tina, Kevin has a secret man crush on Josh Allen. I believe it. Ooh, Kevin, could that be?
Yeah, probably.
Are you trying to mask your love for Allen with just small little digs and hate? No. There's a lot of guys in the Bills I like. Do you hate when I say digs? When you take digs because Diggs killed you for 8 receptions, 153 yards? Does that bug you? No. What if
make you ill? Does it make you sicky when he goes for 130 yards on one touchdown?
Nice. Well played. Well played, sir. You know the play of the game. I was about to say because it feels like it's 400 degrees in here. It feels warm in here, no? It is it feels 400. It's hot in here, man.
Yeah, pass rush wasn't too good.
No, it wasn't.
Even the sack Addison had was Fitz held on to the ball too long.
Remember when we talked about our keys to the game? I said one of the things I want is a Fitz to hold on to the ball because that gives us a chance. If he's got time, he's gonna torch. And it was one. I'm trying to remember the keys to our game. What we wanted to. I think mine was to special teams. We both said special teams for our guys. I'd said to hold on to the ball and for us to establish a damn run game. The run game, we didn't really establish it as much as I wanted it to. I'm waiting for a big one, but are you ever going to really establish a big run game if you got two backs that you got to split the damn ball with? I always wanted that because rhythm is the key. When you got rhythm and you're rolling, you can have a bit of something, but you're in and out, and it's just hard to catch a rhythm. Jordan Brandel says people want Tua playing, but Fitzmagic been showing up. Miami just needs to fix its DL and O-line, and they do better. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for the O-line, you got to wait and see how the young guys do. I thought Austin Jackson was going to be trash, and he's played pretty well. He's a rookie. He's only 21 years old or something like that. And they threw him in. And last week he played real well against the Patriots. And this week, your pass rush wasn't that effective. And we threw the ball a lot. And I would have liked to see more push in the run games. I got Solomon Kindly. He's the one that kind of made the big block on the TD run by Jordan Howard. But so who knows, right? If the rookies improve on the O-line, then maybe we got something there. But yeah, definitely defensive line. But for Miami, they need another receiver.
My guy Randy Proke says he thinks we're pretty funny. It's a nice little duo. Great job post game. Bad, another failed McDermott challenge. Okay, let's talk about that challenge. Do you remember the challenge that he went for?
It was funny. I was going to the bathroom and I heard McDermott was challenging, and I started laughing because I said, "Oh, I can still go pee because he never wins. He's a great coach."
I don't understand why did he challenge that?
I don't know.
It was so ridiculous. Just let it be, man.
Yeah,
I get it. It would have been game. I want to say game changing, but momentum changing. But it was so obvious. It was obvious, man. Come on, man. wasting damn challenges like that. Somebody's got to advise this man. I don't know who his advisor is.
Well, they're supposed to. There's supposed to be some guy up there that's like trying to go through the replays real quick. And
that shit kills me. Top Fragger says the bad coverage by Wallace. Absolutely. Ugly. Fitz throwing out of the sacks. Oh, yeah.
Times you almost got him.
It's true. It's true. But Fitzy's like that, man. We know Fitzy.
One where he was falling down, remember? And I was like, oh, and then he caught it. It was like,
no, Fitzy does that to you. Dolphins are 1-2 at worst, 3 years away from actually competing. Gesicki is the best tight end in the East. Parker is a top 5 receiver in the East, and the Dolphins their D is going to get better. Everything's factual. I like Gesicki, man. Where did Gesicki play?
Penn State.
Penn State. Yo, that boy is an athlete. He is a straight athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at an hour and 10 minutes in to the show. I don't want to make this a drawn out show. I really don't, because it's just hard for folks to catch it on the playback. But as you're here live, it's fantastic, and we love having you guys here. What's your opinion on the next matchup, Bills versus Rams? I will say this, though. It's a different ball game over there because defensively, they've got some dogs on that defense.
It's weird, though, because they have either elite sitting beside below average.
Yeah.
Like there's
I see what you mean.
Like,
I know what you mean.
Like there's no like it's like this guy's awesome.
I agree.
And then you're like, who's their edge rushers?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, Jalen Ramsey's awesome. Who's the other corner?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's I think that this looks to me like a big game for John Brown. Why even go after Ramsey? John Brown is going to beat whatever bum they pulled from the stands to play the corner opposite him.
Yeah.
Just go at Brown. Just give him 10 catches. Go at Beasley. This would be a good game to try and establish. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got Aaron Donald.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So shout out to my guy, Chev 2K. Welcome to the Bink Swap, my guy. My brother's in the room, excited about something.
Oh, your brother's here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Shit,
Gene, Wendell, come here for a sec. I got my big bro is here. He's a Dallas fan. So remember we talked about the teams that we hate the most. He's a Cowboys fan. What's up? Come say what's up to the people, man. You just want to give hype to your Dallas Cowboys. They won. Just give him he's too shy. But I'll tell you right now, when I get this guy, him and I get here, you guys will love it. You guys will absolutely love it.
Especially if you put a few drinks in him.
He put a few drinks in him, man. He's a character.
Yeah.
My guy Travis Norman says bing biggity bing. You guys already know what it is. We have a new member in Chevy, so I already talked about Chevy. My guy Jordan Brando says people. Okay, so he wants to talk about Tua, and I think I must have missed it. So let me go back and find it.
He was saying that people wanted Tua, but Fitzy played pretty well. That was when he was throwing out sacks and stuff.
Okay. I got it.
I don't want to see Tua until like the end of the year.
I think I'm with you. Like, I think it'd be too soon to bring Tua in. Just let him be.
Let the offensive line, the young guys get a bit better. Let the young receivers get a bit better, and then bring him in. Because the last thing you want to do is bring him in, and when it's too soon, and then let him get crushed.
So, no interceptions for Josh Allen, which is fantastic. So here's a stat for everybody. In 2 games, the first 2 games, okay, there's only a handful of quarterbacks that have ever done it. And these are some greats that have done it. I don't want to say greats, but really good players. The first 2 games, thrown for over 600 yards. Thrown for over 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, and no interceptions, right? Several quarterbacks have done it. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, and there was one other Hall of Fame quarterback that did it. Dude.
Dan Marino?
I don't know who it was, but...
Well, Dan Marino through week 1 once threw for 500 and some yards and 5 touchdowns with no interceptions. So he would have just had to physically show up for the next game. No,
I get it. Rico's driving and digging the knife. I'm not really digging the knife in. I'm just kind of like, I'm just tapping it. Just tap the knife. I'm not like, you know what I mean? But there's the good thing about it. There's 2 games. Now, I do want to say this about the Rams that we're playing, the matchup versus the Rams. We are going to have our hands entirely full alone with freaking, what's that boy's name? Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is going to be problematic.
I was reading a lot. Some people were talking about
he can single-handedly destroy our game plan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Him on Cody Ford.
Dude, we're gonna have to do something about that. So freaking McDermott, Bobby Johnson, freaking Dable, y'all need to come together, put your minds together, and create a game plan that's gonna take away this guy ruining our game. So screen game, get it. Quick slants, get the ball out of this man's hands, Real talk. But I think that we have the weapons enough that we can challenge Ramsey.
Run your jet sweep stuff too to make him think.
You have to. Exactly. You'd have to
run some read option, like make him make decisions instead of just exploding.
Yes, and you know what though, and what I don't want, and sometimes it happens and they did this a lot with Revis. They felt so fearful of Revis that they just didn't bother going to Revis. Right? We have a macho man, a freaking big baller guy at Stephon Diggs. We can go at Ramsey. I don't think Ramsey's solid. Ramsey is solid.
Ramsey's not solid. Ramsey's elite.
Ramsey's elite, but I feel that we have an elite receiver in Diggs.
But to me, I don't want.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's getting pissed off.
No, say it. This
Ramsey's better than Diggs, but regardless, even let's just pretend they're the same, right?
Okay.
Why not go after John Brown, who's, in my opinion, almost as good as Diggs? Like, it's not that far off. Brown's a very good receiver. Why not go at Brown against the bum? Like,
I'm with you.
Like, if you have something there, I'm not saying don't pull the trigger,
right?
But to me, your game plan, they only have one good corner. Why go after him? Just go after, and especially when the other guys are poor.
Yeah.
Just go after the bums. And John Brown will take him out all day. I don't know who's inside, but because they lost their best coverage linebacker in Littleton and stuff like that, but run Singletary on some screens. That's how you slow down Aaron Donald.
Michelle Holloman says that Ramsey isn't good on the deep ball. I'm not. I got to do my homework. That's why you guys got to tune in on Friday. Friday, I'm going to have my preview show. I'm going to do some homework and find out how we are going to challenge and take on the Rams, because Darnold gives me issues. Ramsey gives me issues. I got to look at the rest of the damn defense. But like, you're right, though. You said there's elite mixed with some
bums,
mixed with some elite at the same time. So it's going to be interesting. I see some here. This one here. Diggs smokes Trey White. I don't see Ramsey being an issue. Jesse Hamilton says,
Ramsey's not playing cover 3, but this one's good. Penn State is another team. Pat Freiermuth, he is really good.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, watch Freiermuth. Then there, Freiermuth. Yeah,
so he's nice.
He's very nice.
Gesicki nice.
Little bit different, but yeah, he's like bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he's good.
So folks, it's gonna be interesting, man. We got an elite receiver. This is why we brought an elite receiver on, so they can go up and challenge these elite cornerbacks. So elite versus elite, there's going to be plays that's won by one by Diggs and one by Ramsey. But I feel like we just not stay away from going at Ramsey, but take full advantage with John Brown. John Brown had an excellent game today. He's going to continue to be a threat. They're going to have to game plan us. And if they don't want to game plan us, guess what? We have a dog in Josh Allen that can run for the ball as well. He just got to cover up, but we should be all right. But damn it, we need to bracket. We need to double team. We need to put something on Darnold. Don't think Mitch Morse can handle Darnold on his own. Hell no, he can't. No way. Cody Ford? Hell no, he can't. None of the interior guards can.
I don't think anyone
can. Yeah, nobody can. That boy is elite on elite on elite.
He's one of the best of all time. He's not just one of the best right now. Like, if you like his numbers that he puts up from the defensive tackle position, it's unreal.
Absolutely. Cam Akers is out next week, so it'll be Malcolm Brown running the ball. So Malcolm Brown he's not a slouch, but I mean he ain't anybody we're worried about. Now, yes, Knox out, so that means more receiving yards. Knox is out. Did Knox get hurt?
He was concussion today.
Oh, was he concussion? Well, he was dropping balls anyway. So like that means nothing to me. Dude had a nice 38-yard catch and then fumbles it. Then he
saw it. Did you ever see it?
We didn't see it because it was the power outage. I didn't
know if you found like a replay.
I didn't see it. Furthermore, he dropped a big pass. Like, come on, man! Like, we brought you here to be that guy.
He's a nice defensive player.
Fuck, man, this guy drives. He's one that drives me insane. Like, if you don't want to catch the ball, Ryan Sweeney's coming soon. You know what? We even got Jason Kroom sitting on the practice squad. If you don't want to catch the damn ball, guess what? We got someone from the practice squad that's going to come and catch the ball for you. Man, this shit pisses me off, man. We're trying to give you opportunity. We got guys on this squad that we're spreading it out. It's good for you. Holy shit, man. What's this one here?
He remembers a long time ago we were drinking.
I missed it.
Yeah, right
there.
Yeah. And he
says, Rico, let's get
navel drink. It was fucking vodka orange juice.
Rico, let's give Kevin a consolation drink.
This is the guy that drinks like peach schnapps and
Fraz. What does Birdman call it? Fraz and Saz.
Yeah,
I'm a Fraz and Saz guy. I mean, listen, man.
I'm vodka soda, vodka Red Bull, vodka orange juice, or
no rum.
I don't mind rum, but mostly it's vodka or gin.
I like me a nice Jameson. Smooth.
Oh, that's my worst.
Oh, it's the worst. That's smooth Jameson. A shot of Jameson, and it gets the party started.
It's on for me. For me, it's a bad birthday experience, and now it's haunted me ever since.
Gin? I can't. I did gin before. It fucked me up. Yeah. Gin, no longer. But you got me on the gin. I had a gin and soda. It was okay.
Yeah,
it was all right. But gin, I did gin back in the day, and I mixed it with tequila. What was I thinking? 6 shots of tequila, and I had just downed half a bottle of Tanqueray. Not a good night. Not a good night for your boy. I was out like a light by the end of the night. That's for damn sure. So, folks, I need to give you some parting thoughts because I'm probably not touching on a few things. I will touch on this. Gabe Davis. Excuse me. Let me bring that back. Gabriel Davis with the game-winning touchdown. How clutch is that? How clutch is that from our quarterback? Going down the field with 4 plays. Allen went down the field with 4 plays. I used to think I was watching
a terrible throw, right?
Hold on a second.
You know that he was uncovered in the end zone and he unnecessarily made it a ridiculous, spectacular catch. And I'll be honest, the first time I saw it in my head, I thought, oh, there's no way he caught that because I saw it hit the ground, right? And then I watched the replay. I was like, nope, he caught it.
Scott Blakely.
It was a great catch.
You are the man, Scott Blakely. You are the man. Thank you for that. And thank you for keeping track. I will say this though.
I'm going to sure he dropped it.
I want to combat what you said.
It's awesome.
I want to combat what you said. When we drafted Allen, we drafted him knowing that he was going to be raw. We drafted him knowing that he had accuracy issues, if you will, right? We knew that. So what do? We bring in guys that were big and tall and long reach, right? Andre Holmes, Kelvin Benjamin. Those guys were bums, and it didn't work out. So then we went smaller last year with Cole Beasley, John Brown. So we had more success. Then we went back to bigger bodies. And Gabe Davis statistically doesn't drop balls.
What bigger bodies?
And Gabe Davis, I'm giving you in Gabe Davis. So Gabe Davis with that errant pass that you want to call it, which I felt was a nice stretch. It was either he's getting it or no one's getting it. Isn't that what we teach?
No one was around.
Isn't that what we teach our quarterbacks? If you don't get it, nobody else gets it. It's not bullshit, and you know it's not.
They also teach you, if you can touch the ball, you can catch the ball.
And he did.
And if he hadn't caught it, would you said it would have been a drop?
But you know what? It wouldn't have been intercepted.
That's what we say.
But it wouldn't have been intercepted, right? It's in the end zone.
If it was tight coverage and you throw that ball, okay, makes sense.
Right?
No one was around him. No one.
Regardless of the fact.
You think in his head, just so I'm clear, because someone pulled this bullshit up in the chat. So you think in his head, he was like, let's just leave it at it was a great catch. We don't need to give Allen credit for it. It wasn't a good throw.
I was trying to get to that.
It's a spectacular catch by Gabe Davis.
Yes. But it was a little wide.
I'm going to make sure he gets it or no one gets it. He wasn't thinking that. There was no one around him. Who was he worried was going to get it?
That is absolutely correct. Kevin is hating right now. No, he is hating hard.
Oh my God. I swear to God, Singletary could break 3 runs in the backfield and all you guys would talk about is, did you see that handoff by Al? Like, come on.
Kevin's a trip.
When he makes a good play, I say that's a really good throw.
For sure.
When he made a nice deep one, not like super deep, but like a good corner route to Beasley, I said that was a really good throw.
Okay.
When he threw the one that just went over the fingertips of Igbenogany and Diggs caught it on the sideline. Fantastic throw. He threw another one where Diggs made like a jumping, reaching catch. Good throw.
Okay.
Do not tell me that his shit throw to an uncovered receiver was a good throw.
Okay.
So I'll give him all the credit for his good plays.
But you
guys are like,
but hold on a second. Hold on. We're not reaching here. We're not reaching here. What I'm saying to you is, we're down. Listen to me, Kevin, for a second. Now I let you get your rocks off. Let me get my rocks off here. We're down. It's in the end zone. There's only 2 plays that can happen. Either you catch it for the damn touchdown or it's incomplete. You don't want it where it's you have an opportunity for it to get deflected and then somebody catches it. So in this case, I was trying to give props to Davis because he got it. Because you were trying to
great catch.
You were trying to hate earlier, so I had to give you history on what we did for Allen, and it didn't work out. We got bigger bodies.
I've seen every game.
Right. So Gabe Davis being known for not dropping balls in the end zone was a beautiful catch because he was able to corral it, tuck it, and hold it in.
It was a great catch.
Play.
It was amazing.
It was a good ball by Allen.
It was not a good ball.
This is where
tell me a shit throw is a good ball just because you want to suck on his dick. It is not a good ball. There was not a single defender around him. Okay? Not one defender around him. if he again,
I wish I could pull up the damn.
If it was a contested throw and you could tell he was literally saying either my guy are going to catch it or no one.
Yeah.
No one was around him. This isn't hating on Allen. This is me when you're trying to compliment him for things that weren't.
I was complimenting him on a good ball.
It wasn't a good ball.
So that's where we're going to look at the replay.
Was just drop the ball in easily. There was no defender in the picture. All the defenders had come up because it looked like he was going to run, and he was just a little lob, and he almost blew it, and Gabe Davis had to make a fantastic catch. Again, great play by Davis. And Allen had many other great throws. Again, but that was not a good throw. That's where I get angry because you guys, I swear to God, he pitches the ball in front of him to McKenzie, and you guys are like,
you know what? Get angry at this. 400 over 400 yards, 4 touchdown passes, 20 yards rushing. Get angry at that with 100. Because he can still run the ball if he wants to, right? With 100 over 145 QBR.
Well,
get mad at that.
He played well, but that doesn't mean every play was a spectacular thing of beauty. Like, Jesus, calm down. That's what I always.
Are the Bills going to win the AFC East?
Yeah, probably. I said that.
Are we going to sweep the Miami Dolphins?
Well, it depends. You might be sitting guys at the end of the year, and you play Miami week 17.
Is it week 17 we got you guys?
Week 17. Okay. So maybe if you have something clinched, you know what I mean? I like our chances against Bitcoin Barkley. You know? Yeah, we might win one.
I got you.
I said at the beginning of the year, Bills were going to win.
Yep.
I said at the beginning, before the game, Bills were going to win 34-10.
Yep.
I said that the Bills were going to win the AFC East.
Yep.
I said the Bills were going to go to the playoffs. I'm not a hater, but you guys are just insane right now. Like, calm down. I think you're going to win.
Yep.
I think the Patriots are a little bit better than I thought they were, but I think you're still going to beat them. And I think the Bills are going to romp next week against the Rams. I don't like the Rams. I don't think it's a good matchup for the Rams. And I don't think you guys have any problems with them.
Do we take down the Rams?
I think you take down the Rams like 24 or 27-10.
We don't do over 30 points?
No.
No?
No.
Well, listen, this was a great show, Kevin. Thanks for showing up. I think this was
came to get my work.
And the work pass, you better not forget it. How was your work yesterday? It was good?
It was all right.
It was all right.
I mean, it's overtime on a Saturday, so it's not great. But
yeah, it is what it is. Brian, appreciate that. Super chat. You're a good man. Next time, say something in that, Brian. You got to give me a little chat. Give me something, man. So, folks, that is it for us today. Myself and my guy Kevin here. If we could do this with you guys all the time, we would. If we can play the Dolphins 16 weeks straight, I would absolutely love it. We'd go 16-0. Maybe I'll give you one game. We'll go 15-1. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's cool.
14-2.
14-2. We'll give you two. We'll give you two. We'll give you two. We'll give our guy Bobby Ray. If you guys are not,
Chiefs just tied it.
What? The Chiefs just tied the game up 17.
Crazy.
What kind of week are we having here, man? We're missing this. So, folks, listen. It's been great. It's been fantastic. I think that you guys are the greatest people here. It's been a great show. Thank you. Bobby Ray says it's been a great show. We at Buffalo Fanatics appreciate each and every one of you guys. We had 400 plus people rocking with us all day. When we start winning and racking up these W's, right, against weaker opponents and tougher opponents, we're going to get more and more involved and doing this thing. Hold on a second. Now my guy, Brian, gets in. Bill's getting AFC East, and there's no question about it.
I think so.
I like our chances. I really do like our chances.
I do too.
Thank you to you, Brian. So here's hoping that we win the AFC East. We go 2-0 right now, and we lead the AFC East. And with the Patriots loss, that'd be great. And
Seattle tonight.
I hope you guys enjoyed our show tonight. Fins up! I got to give fins up, man. Dante Trash. For you guys, for those that are Fins fans, if you guys have any Fins YouTube content creators that you think they can match up well with us and match up well with myself, or if Kevin's here, hit them up, send them my way. Let me roast them. Good. I didn't have fish heads today because the fish heads they didn't turn out. They didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It's too bad. But we're gonna have what are Rams? Rams are they're a family of what?
Bison.
They're bison? Ooh, okay, here we go. So we're gonna have some meat.
Wait, are they goats?
I think they're goats.
Yeah, you're bison. What
you know what I mean?
Am I talking about?
Goat is really good. If you guys,
really yeah, they're bisons. That's the buffaloes.
I even sat there and said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, they're goats.
So we're on to some goat. And if you guys have ever had some
lamb.
The rack and lamb was damn good.
Best meal we ever had.
Yeah. If you guys have ever had some curry goat, I think we might have some curry goat next week. So curry goat on deck. Let's do it. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. I am your host, Rico. It's been great. It's been amazing. I think Kevin added an extra element. It was a surprise because I knew he was coming, but I wasn't sure what time he was coming. And it worked out just fine. Dante Trash says TD Finns talk. Bring his ass here. I know who TD Finns talk is. Bring his ass here. He don't want none of this.
I don't know.
Yo, I'll show you who he is. Bring his ass here, boy.
He's just like a nice guy. Now you're yelling at him.
No, he's good. We've talked before, but it's been a minute now. So yeah, man, let's do it up. Anyway, so folks, it's been great. Bada Bing Crosby, I see you. The whole Bing Squad family. You guys helped us get 21 new members today. 21 new Bing Squad members. So I gotta give one last bell before we get out of here. Bing, biggity, bing. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. We will see you next Sunday post game. For those that want to catch us during the week, I do a pre-game on Friday nights. So hit us up on Friday nights. We have a whole lineup for you. We've got podcasts. We've got a slew of shows during the week. The Bills guys, Jay Spence and Joe with the Overreaction podcast that's going on. The Hump Day Hump Line. We've got the Hoof Live. We've got the Bills Overdue. We are litty 7 days a week. We don't stop. We keep it rocking. By the way, last night I used a little bit of Manscaped, and you guys know me. I gotta give you the goods. So if you guys aren't on your ish and you guys aren't cleaning yourselves up, you guys are doing yourself a disservice, because your lady or your partner is going to appreciate everything you do for them. So folks, clean yourself up. Get yourself some Manscaped. You get 20% off, free shipping off your purchase. All you have to use is the code Fanatics. You get 20% off. Save your balls, folks. And it allows you to check for testicular cancer. I'm telling you right now, it goes to a good cause. So folks, that being said, that's how we end the show. It's been great. You guys have been fantastic. And it's about that time. It's your boy.
And I'm gone.
Let's go.